Well, Daiya Kira was absolutely sensational in his opening contest, stopping his opponent from Brazil in the second round. More on that in a moment. It's the opening bout of the tournament for Juan Sebastian PALACIOS from Colombia. Veronica Sux of Hungary is the referee. So a big moment for Juan Sebastian PALACIOS. Juan Sebastian PALACIOS Oliveros. The full name. We'll refer to him as PALACIOS during the course of the contest. Daiya Kira, the man in red, awaiting in the opposite corner.
Round one.
So our fourth bout of this fourth session of boxing here at Kielce 2021 in Ring A is in the 52kg flyweight division, and it's between boxers from Japan and Colombia. The more compact figure, wearing red, is Daiya Kira, just 17 years of age, competing in his second bout of Kielce 2020, and he is setting about his opponent in blue right from the opening bell. That is Juan Sebastian PALACIOS. He's a highly decorated individual. Is Daiya Kira. Continental Junior Gold in 2019, taking the Asian Championship title. And again, credit to PALACIOS because he's looking to use his attributes of length and reach and put his man on the end of straight shots, but Kira is razor sharp. Second bout of the contest for him, remember, it's the opening bout of Kielce 2021 for PALACIOS, and in that first round, Kira really went through the gears to produce a second round stoppage over Ronald Ribeiro of Brazil. And in the second round, after he took a look in the opening round, won that easily enough. He took a looping right hand around the corner, but then in the second round of his opening contest, he brought about 3 standing counts, but the right jab being used effectively by the southpaw in blue. And Kira not yet able to establish the blisteringly quick combinations that served him so well in his opening contest. So just beyond the midpoint of the opening round, but there is an example of the quick-footed movement into range and then a rapier-like right cross, jolting the head back of PALACIOS. Best shot of the round so far, best shot of the contest. PALACIOS trying to box his way out of the neutral corner on the far side of the ring, but he takes another right cross. Left hook attempted around the corner from Kira, wasn't too far away. So PALACIOS now trying to get onto the front foot. Kira with his hands down by his belt line, tempting and teasing with that lead left hand. Nice 1-2 combination. The left hand dropped down to the body from PALACIOS. Kira takes a lands a right hand over the top, but he landed it with the inside of the glove rather than the correct knuckle part of the glove. All contrasting stances and contrasting styles as Kira lands another right cross. Good right hand to the body out of the corner from PALACIOS. But that is one of the wonderful things about this sport. It's a weight-governed sport, of course, so there'll be no advantage or disadvantage in that respect, but you get compact individuals, tall, rangy individuals, loose-limbed individuals, heavy-handed individuals, so many things which will determine the style in which the boxer will operate, but it produces such variety, and that variety can often gel to produce fantastic contests. That's what we've got here in this final 52kg bout of this fourth session of boxing. Daiya Kira sweeping the opening board, 10-9 for all 5 of the scoring judges. So some of the action from that opening round. Some notable right cross successes for Kira. But Palacios had his moments, just not as many as this 17-year-old Japanese boxer.
Seconds out, please. Round 2.
So into the second round then. And this was the round in which Kira produced his stoppage in his opening bout against the Brazilian, Ronald Ribeiro. Edging forward and feinting, flicking with that lead left hand. Palacios picked off by a left jab after his straight shot attempt was off the mark. Or neither boxer heeding the command of break. Kira with a sharp right hand to the body of the taller boxer in blue. Beautiful left hand came from around the corner and seemingly out of nowhere. Rapid fire single landed by Kira. Palacios fencing and flailing with those straights that he's attempting to establish. Kira, certainly the quicker boxer, but he's got to use that speed to get inside the range of Palacios, who scored with a good left cross there. And again, that extra distance that he has to close, he did it effectively there, Kira, but it's just giving him pause for thought. Because he certainly possesses the speed, and look at how he backed his man into the ropes and then coiled that right cross. Exchange near the ropes on the far side of the ring from our commentary position. But Kira displaying good ring generalship here, because he knows if he tries to close the space, close the distance in the open space of the ring, well, Palacios has got somewhere to reverse too. But look at the way Kira's maneuvering him towards the ropes, and when he gets him there, then he explodes with the shot from the backhand. And again, it's a physical sport, of course, but like all sport, particularly at the highest level, as he goes for a 1-2 combination, Kira, but couldn't find the range. Well, this a mental endeavor as well. Not just the biggest and strongest and fastest who will win, it's who will be able to think their way through to victory, as Kira with a beautiful right cross once more. Palacios, oh, and that's the best shot of the contest. A beautiful right cross delivered from around the belt line from Kira, just causing Palacios to become disorganized. Snaking left hand to the body landed without reply from the boxer in red. Left cross not too far away from Palacios, but he was countered by a right hand over the top from Kira. Swing and a miss. Rather ponderous fashion from the man in blue. Looking for that lead right hook, Palacios. He's caught by a right cross from Kira. But given that he is so much taller, so much rangier, would Palacios be advised to try and establish a lead right hand and just keep flicking it out to keep Kira occupied, going for the lead left hand to the body? But given his physical attributes, I'm sure that the jab would serve this man well. Even if it doesn't always score and land, it would keep something in the face and indeed on the mind of Kira, who has swept the second round unanimously, just as he did in the first. Some of the right-hand success landed by Kira in that second round. Palacios had his moments as well, but it was Kira who was the boss in that second 3-minute session, and there the best punch of the bout so far, a beautifully timed right hand.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Good left hand to start this final session by Palacios. He'll be aware that he's trailing 20-18 for all of the judges, but a big right hand followed by a left hook, as again Palacios found his back on the ropes, and that is down to the ring craft being employed and utilized by Kira. Able to back his man up without throwing punches, and then when he gets him in a position of confinement, he looks to unload with explosive singles. Trying to box off the ropes is Palacios. but not really finding the range as he looks to wind in those lengthy limbs. And the shots are going long and on target. Beautiful counter left jab from Kira, who employed the layback and then exploded back into range with a scoring single lead left hand. Palacios looking to unload a big left cross, but he takes another right cross from Kira, who almost stopped boxing for a moment as though he anticipated a standing count. None was forthcoming. Looping right hook landed by Palacios, who is onto the front foot now. But you're just left with the sense that it is Kira who is dictating the terms and the tempo and the territory of this contest, as the boxers are engaging in a firefight of an exchange. Just before the midpoint of the second round, big right hand landed by the boxer in red once again. Then he drops it down to the body. Palacios, aware that he's trailing, trying to go through the gears and increase the tempo. He lands a good right jab, catching Kira as he's coming in. So Kira on the back foot, skitting along the ropes. Palacios in pursuit of his man, but can't really get to grips with him, and is met by a counter right hand once again. Another left hook lands from Kira, who is getting the better of these exchanges, but credit to Palacios knowing that he's down, and he's trying to do something about it to overturn the deficit, rather than doing the same thing that put him in this disadvantageous position to this point. Good work to the body and head from Kira, up on his toes now, showing yet more sides to his game. He's demonstrated that he can be a flat foot stalker, pushing his man back towards the ropes without punching. Now he's up on his toes, moving laterally left and right, and showing good counter punching ability as well. He's led off, he's countered, he's been on the front foot, he's boxed in reversed, and he's moved laterally left and right throughout as he scores with another beautiful right cross. Palacios loading up with a looping underhand right uppercut, but couldn't find the range. His left hand not too far away. Kira steps back into the pocket, couldn't find any success. Beautifully timed single right hand once again from Kira as the boxers exchange backhands. That's a solid right cross to the body landed by Kira. Closing seconds of the third and final round, and the two men engaging just before the final bell. They produced a really entertaining competitive contest, but there can be little doubt that it will be Kira who goes through to the quarter-final stage of the men's 52kg flyweight division. Shahzad Muzaffarov of Uzbekistan awaiting in that last 8 section of the tournament, and what a contest that promises to be. Still need confirmation, of course, but one suspects it will be Kira who will go through in unanimous fashion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, Daiya Kira, Japan.
So there is confirmation of a unanimous points decision victory for Daiya Kira, the Japanese boxer. Very sharp once again in this, his second bout of Kielce 2021. Juan Sebastian Palacios eliminated, but he did fight back magnificently, taking